What is up? Hello, you can call me the movie guy. I can call myself that, so you don't have to. And welcome to my first movie review. So many movies to choose from. Which movie should I do first? Well, I guess I could start off by talking about the first out of the 8 theatrical release Transformers films. Wait, there's 9? There's 9? Really? Oh. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Anyways, the first out of the not 9 theatrical release Transformer films. Why don't we talk about the very first one that Michael Bay directed? The first ever Transformers movie. Now, now, if you're if you're a Transformers fan, if you're watching this, I've been a Transformers fan myself. I mean, I didn't grow watching all the films except for Age of Extinction, which we'll get to another day. But I did grow up watching the Transformers Prime TV show, and I loved it. It was one of my favorite shows ever, and it's still my favorite Transformers related thing out of, well, basically anything. But anyways, back on to the Michael Bay Transformer films. Now, before I start talking about the first one, let me tell you about my overall thoughts of the original Michael Bay Transformers series. It all went downhill from there. I mean, the franchise had an amazing start with their first film, but then ever since Revenge of the Fallen, things got completely downhill from there. I mean, Age of Extinction was kind of decent, I guess, but that's really about it. But for now, let's talk about not only easily the best of the series, but definitely the only good one, the only good Transformers movie of the series, the first Transformers film. And what can I say about it? I love it. I absolutely love it. The film still holds up to this day. I mean, first and foremost, the action scenes are just insane. Not not only that, but the CGI holds up amazing. And keep in mind, this film came out in 2007, and that's where we got amazing films like Surf Sub or Ratatouille. I mean, yes, it's anime. Yes, it's live action CGI, but it's still animation nonetheless. Well, all these Transformers movies have good CGI for the most part, but I think this one holds up the most out of all of them. Well, it it was just a great. It's just a great movie that I did not want to. It's just a great movie that I love watching from beginning to end. Which unfortunately is sad that this is the only that this is the only this is the only good Transformers film in the series. Well, this series. There is like Bumblebee and Rise of the Beast, but that's for another day. So, with that said, let's first off talk about the story. Well, I could say that the story holds up for the most part as okay. So okay, so as you can tell, these movies kind of have a formula where the main characters are actually the human characters, and the Transformers are side characters. It it becomes repetitive, especially when we get to movie number 3. But I thought both humans and the Transformers got equal screen time for the most part. For the most part, but for the most part. I I think the story holds up pretty well where it does give us interesting Transformer advice, like where they came from, something about Sam Witwicky's grandfather, and how he learned about Cybertron and the Transformers, and we do learn about the Transformer lore pretty well. Although I have to say, almost all of the story works. Why almost? Well, it's because the pacing is kind of awful. Because it takes forever till we actually meet the Transformers. Like, it takes like 53 minutes in the 2 hour, 21-minute movie till we meet Bumblebee, and like 57 minutes till we meet Optimus Prime. And also another thing that's kind of annoying is while the Autobots are amazing in this movie, don't get me wrong, the problem is that some of them do disappear, and that becomes very important as the films go on. Mostly Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime just keeps disappearing for like most of the for like every time he disappears, he's gone. He's either gone for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Like for example, in the climax, after he kills Bone Crusher, it takes like 10 minutes till we see them again. It pretty much has the same problem as Superman Returns, where it takes forever for things to happen. But when the Autobots arrive, but when the Autobots are on screen, they're pretty good. Bumblebee. But before we get to the Transformers, let's talk about the human characters. I really like Sam Witwicky. He's an awkward guy that wants a girl to impress him because of course there's a girl in it. But I thought Sam Witwicky was really likable in this film, and I thought the actor did a really good job as playing Sam. What's his name again? Shia LaBeouf? Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. Also, I have to admit, Sam's parents are hilarious, and they're probably some of my favorite characters in the entire series. I wish we would have gotten more of them, though. But as for what they are, they're pretty exciting. Then there's also this military villain human guy. I guess he was fine. Although this might be a hot take, but I'm not really a big fan of Megan Fox in these movies. She's not awful in this movie, and she does have some good stuff, and she does have okay chemistry with Sam Witwicky, but it's just that she doesn't even have any character outside of being a pretty woman. I mean, at least with something like Jessica Rabbit, even though they were doing the same thing, at least they actually gave her a character. So yeah, Megan Fox is not horrible in the film, but she definitely wasn't good either. Now let's talk about the Transformers. I pretty much love every one of the Transformers. Optimus Prime is classic Optimus, Bumblebee's the GOAT, Ironhide is epic, Ratchet is cool, and Jazz is... Wait, what's that Jazz? I mean, there was this gray Autobot. Do you guys remember who he was? Let me know in the comments. And the Decepticons? Oh, they're freaking cool too. Megatron is awesome as always, and this is pretty much the only movie where he's actually intimidating. Trust me, we'll get to that in a future video. So, but the other Decepticons are cool. Like the other Decepticons are cool, like Starscream and Barricade and Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher, the one that Optimus killed. they were cool too. And plus the action scenes are awesome. They're definitely some of my favorites of the whole series. It's especially the final battle. The final battle is a classic Autobot and Decepticon fighting. It's be These action scenes are amazing because we never seen these in the big screen. We never seen robots fight in the desert or in the city. They become repetitive as the films goes on, they, but for the action scenes in this movie, they hold up pretty fantastic. And that's pretty much all I can say about this movie. Oh wait, there are some. Oh wait, I do have some problems with the film though. It's not a lot, but there is some problems. Like I said, the pacing is kind of slow because it does take forever for for us to meet the Transformers, especially Megatron. It takes like an hour and 41 minutes till we meet Megatron. I mean, we heard of him, but we never get to see him alive until the hour and 41-minute mark. And also, Optimus Prime keeps disappearing multiple times for sometimes more than 10 minutes. And like I said, it's gonna become very repetitive as the series goes on. And I do wish we got more of the Transformers and some more action scenes because, again, the action scenes we got from the movie is really cool. But other than that, everything about this movie really holds up. The CGI is fantastic. The action scenes are amazing. Most of the characters are fantastic. And it's overall such an amazing movie from beginning to end. Oh, and shout out to What I've Done from Linkin Park. That song is the perfect ending for this movie. Rest in peace, the lead singer of Linkin Park. But anyways, Transformers is a perfect start to the Michael Bay Transformer franchise, and definitely an amazing movie you should go check out. If you're a fan of the Transformer films, then you should definitely go check this one out. Because this is such a fun movie to watch, and that's why I'm going to give this movie a big old 9 out of 10. Big old 9 out of 10. And that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the movie, and stay tuned if you guys want me to do Transformers 2. But for now, there's something else I gotta work on. It's another movie I have to look over. I will look over Transformers 2, but that's not the next video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. Please hit this like this video if you liked it, and comment down below what you thought of the video, and what movie you want me to review next time. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!